All right, motherfuckers, this is Master Marks, and I'm coming back with another motherfucking goddamn live video. And today's video is simply titled, TONYKHAN Needs Mental Help. And I know all my AEW pack smokers who be in the comment section, I know y'all wanted me to do an AEW video on the Forbidden Door, which is the AEW versus New Japan pay-per-view. I'll talk about that during this TONYKHAN Needs Mental Help. It'll be around in there. So first, the touch points on TONYKHAN. TONYKHAN, I really don't know what's wrong with this dude. Like, I really don't. Like, TONYKHAN is honestly starting to turn into the Freaky Watson of wrestling. And I don't know if y'all know who Freaky Watson is, but I guess maybe y'all probably wouldn't know who Freaky Watson is, but that's Deshaun Watson, just to let y'all know. In my friends group, we call Deshaun Watson Freaky Watson because any motherfucking man who got fucking all these females trying to rub on his booty, he's a fucking freak. That's a freak. Freaky Watson. But anyways, TONYKHAN is the Freaky Watson of wrestling. And I say that because there is no reason why TONYKHAN is hugging and like looking like a giddy girl over every single New Japan, AEW, indie wrestler that he fucking has in his company, does a show with, or that he signs. Like, there's just no reason. At this point, he doesn't even look like a owner of a company. He just looks like a fangirl. Not a fanboy, not even a fanboy. Like, he looks like the type of motherfucker from back in the day, like when girls used to go to Justin Bieber concerts and shit, and Justin Bieber would bring one of the girls on the stage and she would lose her fucking mind trying to hug Justin Bieber. That's what TONYKHAN is reminding me of right now. Like, this dude needs mental help. I don't think he really owns AEW because he gives a fuck about wrestling. I think he's just a fucking fan who wants to be around these people because he wants to feel cool hanging around a bunch of uncool indie fucking jobbers. Like, jobbers. These are jobbers, bro. These are fucking jobbers. Now, maybe not Okada, because I don't really consider Okada a jobber. Okada is a pretty big name. Kind of wish Okada would have went to WWE. He's a big fucking dude, but that'll fucking never happen. Like, Okada's never going to WWE. We know it. We already know that's never going to happen. I don't dislike Okada. He's got a little bit of personality. I mean, the Rainmaker gimmick is very fucking fire, not going to lie to you. And I know a lot of y'all don't think I watch New Japan, which I really don't. I just know who Okada is, and I've always been a fan of Okada's style. I don't hate him. Don't dislike him at all. I mean, I don't know if he really can cut a promo because I don't speak Japanese, so I really wouldn't fucking know if he can cut a promo or not. But Okada's pretty cool. But the fact that, like, oh my God, TONYKHAN, like, he literally looks like a giddy fucking girl when he's around these fucking wrestlers. The shit's insane. Like, you are a owner of a company. You are not a fan in the crowd. You're not some jobber watching this shit on TV. You're not somebody who is talking shit about this shitty ass wrestling on TV. You are the fucking owner. The owner. Like, you don't have to tweet. You don't have to hug the wrestlers 24/7. And I'm losing my voice. You don't have to be in everybody's face 24/7. Own your fucking company and get the fuck out of the way. Like, you don't have to be the Freaky Watson of wrestling. You never see Vince do that shit. You never see the owners of TNA do that shit. You never see the motherfucking owners of NWA do that shit. MLW do that shit. You don't even see the owner of fucking New Japan Wrestling doing that shit. The only people that you see doing that shit acting like a giddy fucking girl is TONYKHAN. And he's not even giving hugs like, oh yeah, I'm happy for you. I'm proud of you. He's giving hugs like he's in love. Like, he's drunk in love. Like, he been listening to Beyonce all motherfucking day. He's hugging these motherfuckers like he is in love. Like, he turns into a giddy girl over wrestlers. These wrestlers don't give a fuck about TONYKHAN. They give a fuck about money, bank, cash. If TONYKHAN wasn't paying, these motherfuckers would not be there. They not just there because they love TONYKHAN and he's such a great person. They there because TONYKHAN put that money in a bank account. And he allowed them to do whatever the fuck they want. Which Any human with common sense probably would do the same fucking thing. If you got an opportunity to work at a motherfucking job where you could do whatever the fuck you want, dress however the fuck you want, talk however the fuck you want, not have to gain anything, not have to grow as a fucking employee, you could just do the same job or life jobber ass bullshit that you've been fucking doing, you wouldn't leave the company as well, especially if they pay you good. So I get it. But as far as this whole fucking shit with Tony Khan and acting like a giddy girl, he needs to stop it, because that shit does not make him look like a boss, a owner of a company. That he looks like a fucking fan. And we all know he's a fucking fanboy, fangirl, whatever the fuck you want to call him. Whatever. We all know that. But that shit is to the point where it's like, it's almost pathetic. It's fucking pathetic, bro. You look fucking pathetic. You are a big boss of a company. Act like it. For the fucking first time in your life, please. Because you can't run a fucking football team. You can't run a wrestling show. You don't even know how to fucking do interviews. Like, you don't, what the fuck do you know how to do? Besides spend money. Shit, I might as well be a fucking con. Because I'm not a booker and a motherfucker who can run a wrestling team, but I can spend some motherfucking money. And also for the Forbidden Door shit, I'm going to quickly review that shit. The shit was trash. I mean, it had whatever matches. I mean, decent matches, I guess. I don't know, for people who like indie wrestling, but it doesn't do anything for either one of those companies. FTR being the tag team champions of New Japan does nothing for those companies. And they need to stop mentioning the Usos, because they aren't Us. They ain't gotta like the Usos. We already fucking know. We know that shit. But, I mean, what comes out of it? Adam Cole being injured? What? That's not surprising. The matches that took place on that show aren't surprising. The endings aren't surprising. And it does nothing for neither one of those companies. Nothing. Cesaro joining AEW does nothing for AEW. And we will talk about that tomorrow. We're going to talk about I call him Cesaro tomorrow. Or Claudio, whatever the fuck his name is. I don't know. We'll talk about that tomorrow. But that show did absolutely nothing for that brand. It didn't make it any better. It didn't help anything. It just shined light on people who are bigger stars than guys in AEW, like fucking New Japan wrestlers. They're bigger stars than people are in AEW. Like, that's just the fucking facts. That's the fucking facts. They are bigger stars than people in AEW. Sorry. Hate to tell you, but it's facts. Jon Moxley winning the championship does nothing for AEW. Could have gave the belt to fucking Wardlow. Or Brian Hobbs. Shit, give the fucking belt to Hook. At least he's an original and he's homegrown talent. And he hasn't had a boring ass fucking run with the title yet like Jon Moxley did. That shit's not going to do anything for your brand. It's nothing. Nothing. So that's my opinion on the Forbidden Door. It did nothing for AEW for it to grow, as always. At the end of the day, Tony Khan has gotten to a point where he's starting to need mental help, and he's got to stop acting like a fangirl, because he is a owner of the company, the owner. He's not somebody in the crowd. He's the owner. This has been Master Marks. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, comment, tell us if you had us, tell us if you love us. At the end of the day, yeah, Tony Khan has, of course, done what he always does. Look like a complete fucking Freaky Watson Jr. I'm out this bitch.